Hello and welcome to the Car2Go showroom in Aulendorf in southern Germany. This is a Malibu van, a company of Car2Go, as it says at the top of the vehicle. This is the integrated 490le motorhome, and this will cost getting on for 100,000 euros in this condition. Well, we have a base price here of 88,830, 7.5 meters long, yes, 227 centimeters wide, 294 height, and you can sleep up to 5 people in this van. Not in this one though. In this van, sometimes you can sleep 5 people. This one's only got 2 beds. Makes a lot of sense. And so what else do I want to tell you? It's empty weight 2,900, so you got 600 kilos, and you even put it on a 4,250, which will give you 600 plus 750. That's a lot of payload in a van. And doesn't it look nice with the out a bed up there, and you got all this extra storage? That's my opinion. And let's move to the back. This is just about the top of the line for Malibu, but a 6-figure sum. Started off as a cheaper brand. Well, quite a lot of cash, really. But anyway, but it looks like the Car2Go vans looked like a couple of years ago. In fact, were it not for the color scheme inside, this could be thought of as being one of the Car2Go ones. So it's using the Car2Go technology, including the double floor and other things, such as this staircase or stairs up into the bed. So let's come to the very back. Now, I noticed that the Car2Go vans have stopped putting this daft corner piece in, but not Malibu. Malibu's continuing to do it. So it's like the Car2Go van of 2 years ago, as I said. Here we've got a bit of storage here, and that one. Oh, neither of them are going. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Oh, this one's missing. It's not there. It's gone. That's why I couldn't open it. And anyway, gives you an idea of the amount of space there. You see the corner? Knock that wall out, and you can have this just ending there, but it's just daft. It's just a waste of space. There you go. So I do appreciate these two opening together. Anyway, one of my pet hates is wasted space in a motorhome. Right, nice mirror behind, bit of indirect lighting, and there's a window on either side. And let's see what we've got here. This is your bed, like that. A few slats, and let's now lift this up here. See, you've got all of that space there. Isn't that good? Hey, open it this way as well. Now it could do with a light in here, so if anybody from Malibu is listening, we put a light. I mean, at the moment you can see because there's plenty of light in here. But if, for example, we try opening this one like this, this one does have a light. Okay, right. You see how quick I get things done. I said, if anybody here from Malibu is listening, and as soon as I said it, the light appeared. There you go. Stack of space there. Right, now, what about this here? This staircase will, oh, just a minute, I didn't show you this. Look, there's a bit of the mattress. The mattress comes in 6 bits, and that's one of them bits. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this thing here forward. That goes there like that. It does block the doors off here, but you can still get up by lifting things up. This will come out like this, and that thing which is in there will go in there. As I can't be bothered to get it out, I'm going to put this one down like that. When it comes to something like that, the other one fits up there, and you've got a big bed. Yeah, I'll even make it look nice. It might be not supposed to be on the outside. I'll make it look nice, and that's your bed at the back. 7.5 meter long motorhome. Right, now, if you do that, of course, it could be that you want to get into the toilet. Well, as you can see, the door opens without any problems. Toilet's there. And the shower's here. Now I'll get in the shower. Obviously I don't normally go in the shower with my shoes and the duck board in, but today I'm doing it and I've still got plenty of space above me. So that's a really good sized shower. Mind you, in a 7.5 metre van, that's long enough to expect a decent sized shower. Now, one thing I mentioned, coming from Car2Go, which really stands out is the double floor. This is particularly brilliant. I mean, this has so many uses. The features of a double floor, in my opinion, I can't imagine now me getting a van that didn't have a double floor in it. My current one doesn't have one in, but I'll show you, any ones in the future will have. I'm going to close the door behind me. There we go. Because somebody said they wanted to have the van talks with the door closed. Get a better idea how much space there is. Right, so if you're driving, down there, you've got your reversing camera. Notice the mirrors, which are sort of bus mirrors. And the front sort of tapers around a little bit. Yeah, I'll get right down here. I'll pretend I am driving. Sit in the driver's seat down here. Now I have a problem driving integrated because I feel it's so big. I mean, it's 227 centimeters in width. It's only 7 centimeters wider than my current van. The thing is, my current van is semi-integrated, so it doesn't seem very big as this one does. Anyway, this one here's got an automatic gearbox, which means somebody's ripped the clutch out. And another thing is here now, because of Fiat's updated. This is the 7th generation Fiat, but the 8th generation Fiat, which is will be produced as from 2022, and which is probably there what you're watching this in. They've got a far bigger screen here. For example, the integration of the screen with the reversing camera and the music and all the rest of it. So that's an improvement from the base vehicle manufacturer. Now, if I'm sitting here, notice how it's sort of black around here, and that continues down there into this bit here, and what we've got here is this deep storage area. Bit of a storage area down there, as always is, of course, with these vans. And on the subject of storage, you've also got storage up here, and that is a lot, I think. What I don't understand, though, is what's here. Well, it sounds hollow to me. I want to know what's behind there, because it appears to me as though the space there has been wasted. And there's one thing I can't stand, and it's wasted space in a motorhome. There, you've got something for the television there. Television pops up and down behind this chair. That'll go down. I won't push it down now. Big table. Table turns around. Turnable, you see there, you see. And you've got to move one of the things down here to do it, make it to turn. It'll turn around. Great table, nice size, nice edges to it as well. No sharp edges. There's another thing I can't stand in a motorhome. Anyway, very few companies will give you sharp edges in a motorhome. Oven, freezer, fridge. Okay, here, kitchen, 3 hobs, sink. I've got storage down here. That's your wine cellar. And here we've got storage here and here. So open that and open that and open that. Yeah, I bet you thought I was going to smash the two into each other. Hey, sorry. If I'm talking too much, I swallowed and now I'm having difficulty breathing. Let's see if I can manage to continue with this before I cease to talk at all. Right, door double locked and will centrally lock with the driver's door, but not with the flaps. In the S Plus E-line motorhomes, the most expensive ones from Carthago, they will the central locking for the whole lot. Here we've got, yeah, it's shore power. It would be nice, of course, to have 12 volt in the garage for the benefit of e-bikes. That garage will take 250 kilos. There, under the floor, double floor, great. I think that's really superb, in my opinion. Hey, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you one for the same money, what I would choose. Same sort of shape. Is this thing's Carthago, not Malibu, compact line. It's super lightweight, and I'm going to take the similar length. This one here is a similar length. This one here is a 7-meter van. That one, this is 50 centimeters shorter. It's the same amount of cash, right? But let's have a look at some of the features of this one here. Right, so up front, integrated. I think the table's even bigger. Oh, maybe it's the same one. You've got the same double floor, German layout at the back. Kitchen, very similar so far. Storage under here. Staircase in this case doesn't move. And washroom. Why would I take this one? Because this one is shorter, and this one is only 212 centimeters across. It's 15 centimeters narrower, and I think that offers so much. And anyway, so my current ambition in life now, as far as motorhomes is concerned, is to come to them in maybe 3 or 4 years time and make them an offer for one of the compact line motorhomes. You know, something like with 50 years to pay, something like that. Yeah, and the down payment after 49 years, something along those lines. Anyway, that's my little plan on that one. Don't know if it'll work or not, but there you go. I'd like to give an alternative. But on the other hand, you might be thinking, how about some alternatives from Malibu instead? Okay then, so let's move down the range. We'll go to this one here, integrated 440le. And this thing here is going to cost 90,305. 7-meter long van, 227, 294, empty weight 2,850. Well, it's got some nice indirect lighting. This has got that awful bed up there. This has got wonderful, well, wonderful-ish. It's got a nice kitchen, okay, right. And it's got the bathroom here. No, so that's the toilet. That's the bathroom. And here, so this is a it's an German layout, but without the movable steps, and slightly different way of putting the cushion, which is, I think, up there. I think that's meant to be the right one. Anyway, so there's this one. Let's go and have a look at another one. Malibu, a company of Cartago. It also has a very big garage. See into the double floor. Integrated 441LE. By the way, I sometimes forget to tell you things, such as I don't think I mentioned the LED headlights. And as a result of me forgetting things, do have a look at the description below. This thing here, nearly 90,000 euros, 667 centimeters long, empty weight 2,770. You have to take the empty weight with a pinch of salt, because often it certainly doesn't include any extras, which one, and I've already given you the price with the extras on. I prefer this one. It's shorter, it's more compact, although I'd rather with a widthwise bed at the back. And what we've got here is a false wall for the shower. That comes out. Oh, that comes out like that, and there's your shower. This thing here is held on by a magnet, is to stop the toilet getting wet. So if I go in here and have a shower, you can see me in the fridge, perhaps. No. Well, what do you think of that? Nice or not nice? Magnet. Clever, eh? And this chair here, ideally placed to get your feet on. I'll turn this round a bit. No, oh, I can't. I just have to pull the thing up. Anyway. Oh, television's here. Alphatronics. So here we have a semi-integrated, which I prefer because I find them easier to drive, but I do understand why people want an integrated. An integrated one looks much nicer. And so this vehicle here will cost 81,500 euros, 690 long, 227, 294. Now for me personally, the one I would choose isn't actually here. And so, nice seating group. And here's one I did earlier, showing how it looks when everything is laid out at the back. So, it's shorter. It's got the same washroom here as the others. Not the others, the last one I should say. And you know, fridge with the freezer. Not so keen on the upholstery, but when you get a different one, I like that leather. I think the leather looks very nice. So, right. So that is Malibu. You've got some camper vans. Yeah, seeing as I'm in full flow now and completely off the subject, we'll go and have a look at this camper van, the 2022 Malibu charming van GT640. This costs 75,000 euros. You can see you can get a nice motorhome for that price. Comes with a tent in the roof, and that's what it looks like in the tent. it comes with a fridge here, 2 burners, sink, and this rather cute storage option. Nicely profiled storage cabinets around the side. The iconic porthole windows. It has, from the camper van, from the motorhome world, this storage solution, and this, of course, as it's a camper van, this will lift up as well, and you get all that. All of this stuff can come out if you want. You can use it as a delivery van or something like that. What this has got, though, this is the revolutionary bit. Most revolutionary bit is this changing room idea. That will open up like that. Then you get this thing here, comes across like that, and held on by a magnet. You heard the clunk of the magnet, and this sort of gives you a changing area here. So you can't be seen from the rear of the van, but not from there. Actually, it does have the advantage, we don't want to close the curtains or something, you know. I suppose people can't see you. And if you want to use the toilet, you could just sort of you could pull this thing here around, which I think this is well and truly over-engineered. I think this is going, it's going a bit ridiculous myself. But you know, I'll close this if I can. There you go. I've closed this. I'm now closed inside. There I am, and there's not a huge amount of space in here. You know, and the toilet's one of these ones that slides out. Don't like the idea of a slide out toilet. Niesman Bischoff put slide out toilets in one of its liners a few years ago. A friend says there's no problem with them, so I mean, he's got one of these vans. Okay, good. So there's that. And as I'm feeling adventurous, we can now go on to the top of the range now from Cartago. Now, a few years ago, it did have vehicles which costing about $500,000 or something like that. Well, this one here is a real bargain at $230,000. This is the liner for 2 on an Iveco basis. It's got huge amounts of storage under there. And this vehicle is absolutely, I mean, it's a work of art. It's absolutely fantastic. There, got this wonderful driving position. The bed's up there. The bed will come down, and at the back you've got this magnificent seating area. Kitchen here, and in the seating area you can get, well, obviously it's meant for 2 people, but obviously you can get a lot of people more around it. But despite the fact this is a rear lounge motorhome, you've got stacks of storage. It's all in the underfloor area and in the enormous garage at the back, which I can show you. There you go, enormous garage at the back. As this one also has an enormous garage at the back, and as you can see in this class, you know, the $250,000 class, the S plus E line vehicles, 450 kilos, and okay, so this one here is 220,000, so it's not quite $250,000. And these vans are all the same width, with the exception of the slimline one, all 227 centimeters across. toilet in there. And if you wanted maybe an 8-meter van or 791 centimeter van with a queen bed in it, we'll have a look at this one as well. So different layouts. So effectively there's 3 layouts. There's a German layout, there's the queen bed, and there's the widthwise bed. And base vehicle Fiat, as is this one, and as is the Malibu, which is the star of this show. Fiat, Mercedes, or Iveco. Unfortunately, I can't show any widthwise beds because there aren't any here. And that is my favourite layout, and there isn't any. So how about showing you a German layout in we're going to the Mercedes. And this vehicle was introduced in August 2021, that's to say 3 weeks ago. And from when I was doing this, it was probably about 30 years ago from when, by the time you're seeing this. So this here, Mercedes, it's 706 centimeters width, length. Mind you, you're looking at over 100,000 for this as well. But hey, it's got the Malibu ones at that price. Can't remember where the light is. Otherwise, if I could remember where the light was, I'd turn it on. Oh, I like this as well. Same width. It's on a Mercedes though. And that makes it a bit more expensive. So it's 101,000. More or less the same, isn't it? So I have actually, I'll show you a Mercedes with the queen bed in. And integrated van. Nice. Very, very nice van. Actually, when I showed you the C compact line, saying that I would take that rather than the Malibu, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd take the Mercedes. I don't know. As it's not a very realistic proposition, then it's not going to happen anyway. So I've now come back to where I started from. I had a walk around the showroom here, and if you've stayed half an hour with me on this one, then you must be really keen on motorhomes. And I've done my best there to point out the good points. I couldn't really find many bad points, but I always do point out the bad points as well when I know them. Of course, I'm careful not to say it too loud when I'm in somebody's showroom. So, thanks very much for watching. That's there you have it. I'm trying to get a nice picture to end with. Oh, that's quite nice. It sort of fades out with the light coming from outside. So, thanks for watching, and all the best from Aulendorf, Germany.